Hello everybody, thank you for watching. Today we'll be doing two hands holding each other but in a particular pose. So it's as if one hand is holding the other, something like that from this angle. So when I make it, when I put it on paper, I think it'll be more clear. So let's get started. We're going to first determine the work area for the hands. So I'm going to put in, just imagine a bell shape. So one bell shape, but perhaps put it at that angle here and then go back into the forearm. So that's one hand. And then right here from the bell we extend another bell, let's say, that goes somewhat like that. So smaller bell and a larger bell right there. That's one hand. That's actually the hand that'll be in the foreground, and then the hand that is in the background, much more easier. You're just putting in another bell shape, but a shape that has to be pretty much inside this one, ending just here and the wrist. So now this hand is holding this hand, and this hand is actually, so they're not clamped. That's just stretched out like that, and that hand is holding it like that. So I'm not sure if this expression or this pose or position exactly has some name. I just know holding hands. Well, in prayer, I think you could like see when people are like praying together, you might see this happen. So I'm putting an oval here just for a guideline for the thumb and stretching that out. For now, we'll see what the placement of this hand comes up to be, but this hand has to essentially be put into form first to be able to do that. So what we have is, we go one, actually let's say that this will be our knuckle area right here, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, or at some angles all of the fingers might not even be visible depending on what the slant is, but for our convenience I'm going to make it just a little apparent when it comes to each finger. So go backward to the knuckles. So that might be a more fleshy part, but depending again on, I've said it many times that every hand is different, every hand is unique. Now the placement of this guy, is the thumb, is going to come after we put down this hand. So I'm going with the wrist, that's out of the way. And we have to show this hand only at a certain angle. So let's put in an oval first as a guideline. That big enough is actually even good. And then another oval right close to it, just as a guideline. And right along that, we put in the butt of the hand. That's going in, and part of it going in like that. Then imagine that the fingers, so 1 or 2 might be showing, and a part of the thumb will just vanish right there. So to make this more clear, to grab ourselves a pen. So the hand is really grabbing the fingers and the inner hand, not like right around the thumb. That's not customary, and you could shift this accordingly. So I've shifted the index finger a bit downward, came back into that knuckle, that, and that, and the other hand again all the lines and all the details. Of course, you could put those in yourself, but right now we are speaking of the position, and now the thumb will essentially go somewhere somewhat like that. And there we have it. So two hands holding each other in that prayer sort of pose, or it could be a casual pose where the back of this hand necessarily shows and the top of this hand in contrast is shown, and this is holding that other hand. And of course I forgot the fingers there. Very essential for that hand, just a bit of the fingers can show. So that should work. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, keep in touch, have yourself a wonderful day.